Welcome to SS Multimedia. This is Captain Chisha, and today we'll be learning about fraction parts of a set.
Our objective for today is we will learn how to find parts of things / wholes. Okay? So before we get into the lesson, we have to know what fractions are. Okay? And the objective kind of explained it. So fractions, let's see. Fractions are just parts of wholes. So fractions are parts of a whole. Okay? So they are a part of a whole. So a whole would be, okay, so like fractions are parts of a whole. So you might be thinking, what do you mean a whole? So it can be a pizza. So let's just say this is a pizza. Okay? This pizza is a whole. So like it's full. It's finished. And a part of it, which would mean like one slice. How this is cut, this pizza is cut into 4 pieces, right? So one slice would equal to 1/4 of the pizza, or part of the pizza. Okay? So that's what it means. So now we can do our examples. So first one here says, Molly has 15 blocks. She uses 1/3 of them. How many blocks did she use? So let's draw a model of 15 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this isn't 15. So since if you just started doing this, the easiest thing is to get the denominator of the fraction. So in this case, it's 1/3. So the bottom number is the denominator. Okay? So get the denominator the same. The same, because then it will be very easier. Like a lot easier. So to get 15 for the denominator, you have to multiply it by 5. So if you multiply it by 5, you have to do the same thing on top. So times 5 times 5. So it would become 5/15. Okay? So there are 15 blocks and the denominator is 15. Okay? So, and then the numerator is 5, which is the part. So we can tell that it's 5 blocks that are being used. And the question says how many blocks did you use? And it's 5 blocks. So let's write that. 5 blocks. Okay, so now let's box it, and now let's go on to the next one. So the second question says, Jack has 20 toy cars. He lost half of them. How many cars does he have now? Okay, so let's see. 20 toy cars. So we can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It doesn't really matter what the model is. But yeah. Okay, so now let's do this. So he lost half of them. So let's find how to get 20. So in the denominator place. So you have to multiply 2 times 10. So you do the same thing on top. So it'll be 10/20. So again, the whole, this is the whole, which means 20 cars. And this is a part, so it would be 10 cars. So how many cars does he have now? So we would have to do 20 minus 10. 0 minus 0 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 10 cars. Okay? So it gets easier and easier, and eventually you won't have to do all this. So half. Half means, let's see, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 times 2 equals 2. This means that this times 2 is 2. So which means it's half. That's why it's called half. Okay? So then you can just do 20 divided by 2 to get the answer, 10 cars. 10 cars were... You lost 10 cars, so you'd get 10 cars were lost. And you just have to subtract. Okay, let's do some more examples. So it says, the first one says, Cat has 12 boxes. She uses 1/4 of them to make a 4. How many boxes does she use? Okay, so let's do this. So 12 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now 1/4 of them. So 1/4 times 4 times what equals 12? Well, 4 times 3 equals 12. And you have to do the same thing on top. So it would be 3 over 12. So how many boxes does she use? Okay, so this would be 3 boxes. So she uses 3 boxes. Okay? And then let's circle that. Okay, now the second question says, John has 8 Sharpies. Half of them got dried out. How many Sharpies dried out? Okay, so 8 Sharpies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of them. So now we can do 8 divided by 2. Divided by 2 equals 4. So how many Sharpies dried out? The answer is 4. 4 Sharpies dried out. Circle that. Okay, now it's time for problem time. So I want you guys to pause the video and try these 2 questions on your own. I'll read them to you guys right now. Jimmy has $10. He uses 4/5 of his money to buy a pen. How much money did he spend on the pen? Matt has 7 boomerangs. He breaks 3/7 of them. How many boomerangs are still in position to use? So how many boomerangs can still work? Okay? So assume that you have paused the video and got your answers. So now it's time to check them. So $10. Let's write this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4/5 of it. Okay, so 4/5 of it. So we can multiply this times 2, this times 2. 5 times 2 is 10, so yeah. And it would become 8 over 10. So then it would be $8. So how much money did he spend on the pen? $8. $8. Okay, so now next one, which says Matt has 7 boomerangs. He breaks 3/7 of them. How many boomerangs are still in position? So for this one, there's 7 boomerangs. 5, 6, 7. This one you can do this mentally, but I'm going to write it down. So 3/7. Since the denominator is already the same, we can tell that he broke 3 of them. So you'd have to do 7 minus 3, which is 4. So 4 boomerangs. Boomerangs. Okay. Circle that. Yeah, that's the answer. So hopefully you got these right. And comment down below your answers for both of these. Okay? And if you got them right, nice, and just comment down below your answers if you got them right. But if you got them wrong, write the wrong answer that you did and then what you did wrong. And hopefully you get better at this if you did it wrong and if you did it right. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also ring that notification bell to get notified when we make some new videos. And check out our 4th grade playlist. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.